Still in the oil and gas sector, the moves by some crude-producing nations to cut output has created anxieties in the oil market. Effiong Ekop has details.
Major crude exporting nations have announced cuts in their crude oil productions. Manipulation of production outputs is aimed at influencing global price levels. While OPEC members and those outside the cartel, including Russia, favor oil price rise, the US wants relatively stable and lower price regimes. Crude oil and gas, now being used as weapons of politics and war, are directly shaping living standards of people across the globe. Unfortunately, Nigeria, with large gas and oil reserves, does not equip herself to play the games in the gas and oil markets.
We have not gotten to the level where other countries have gotten to. The United States that says wants the oil price to come down is benefiting substantially. And for us in Nigeria, we need to move to the point where we merge with international markets. The reason is this: when we're able to earn more income, it will be easier for us to tackle some of the infrastructure problems we have in this country. And we don't have to go on begging. All along, we go ahead, we do a budget that our income cannot sustain, and so we go ahead to go and borrow. Why are we going to borrow? We should be able to do things. Now, America's relies so much more on its own technology with the exports, which all of us buy into. So they have other source of income. For us, oil is the main income for us, and that oil, we need to get the best out of it.
The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, is ready to withdraw nearly 500 million barrels of crude per day. Russia has announced the cut of 500,000 barrels of crude per day. Industry watchers have warned that higher oil and gas prices in the international and domestic market will make life harder for people.
If we continue to depend on oil, Nigerian economy will continue to sink. So I think that's a way to encourage Nigerian government to put incentive to ease of doing business, so that to encourage industries that will blow up. We can't continue to depend on oil. However, if the crude oil prices reduce, Nigerian government will find a way to source for fund or for finance in order to run the economy.
Some of these analysts say that the Nigerian government needs to ensure that oil and gas infrastructure and systems are in good state to improve the living conditions of its citizens. Effiong Ekop, TVC News, Lagos.